Today. Okay, I think we're live again today. So this is part three of a little three-part series that we've been going live here for on various platforms with Jesse Mills and our special guest today, James Brown. And the reason we've been sharing these little live sessions is to illustrate how you can add an additional source of transactions and business in your real estate practice. And specifically, tomorrow, Jesse's going to take us from A to Z, how you can close an extra 1 to 2 transactions per month with rent to own buyers. Rent to own buyers, right? I'm sure if you have any kind of database whatsoever, you likely have some rent to own buyers in there. You can find, with what Jesse's going to show you tomorrow, you'll be able to go into your database and literally create transactions out of thin air. You'll be a transaction alchemist, which is pretty cool. You can register for that class absolutely free, no cost or obligation. And not only that, you can leave your wallet in your pocket or leave it at home or whatever. There's nothing for sale here. And the link is in the description. We'll also try and get it in the comments. It's slowflipclass.com, slowflipclass.com. On Monday, we kind of introduced Jesse and told a little bit of his backstory. Yesterday, we went through just kind of like a high-level overview of the steps of the process of how you can work with these rent-to-own buyers, these tenant buyers, and help them buy a home and also be an incredible problem solver in your marketplace and get paid handsomely to do so. Today, we had a special guest because, listen, Jesse's just one person, right? And maybe Jesse is superhuman. And I would say probably on some levels he is, and he's been able to do this. But let's have somebody else on who has learned from Jesse and is now having some tremendous success. He's also part of our EXP brokerage. He's right in Colorado, Denver, Colorado area, and his name is James Brown. Not that James Brown, this James Brown. And so if you could maybe just kind of summarize your experience and how you found Jesse and what you're doing with this information that we'll be sharing tomorrow at slowflipclass.com.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, so, I started in real estate on the investing side and had gone through some mentorships, specifically one focused on lease options, but the traditional way. Then I bashed my head against the wall trying to make that happen for a long time, and then discovered what Jesse was doing, where, we explained it a little bit before yesterday, where we find a tenant buyer first, and then match them up with an investor or ourselves to buy that property for them. It's a way easier way to do it, and mainly because the leads come to us. We partner with lenders and other agents, and once they know what we're doing, they start sending us leads. Like Jesse and I are getting texts and Facebook messages and emails constantly that we didn't have to go chase them down. They started coming to us. So, I joined his program and year and a half in, getting consistent leads, and this is my main business. So
the thing that and we've illustrated this over the last couple of days, but I think it bears repeating and emphasis. It's starting with the end in mind, right? Like, we're starting with, we already have, like, investor buys the property, they've got cash flow and profit from day one, right? They're not guessing. It's not buying a fix and flip and hoping that when you start opening walls that, there's not another $10, $20, $30,000 of work that needs done, or that, what you thought you could sell it for, you couldn't sell it. Like, you take all of that guesswork out of it. And the reason why, at least I feel like the reason why deals and these leads are finding you is because you're providing an incredible value and incredible service to an underserved part of our market, right? The people that they make a great income, but they're self-employed, or that they just had some sort of credit hurdle, right? They might have had a divorce or a bankruptcy or something. Like, bad things happen to good people, right? And you know, when you can help those people, they're incredibly grateful. It leads to you know, a lot of gratitude, and it leads to a lot of referral business and things like what you guys have both described, of like, this business now finds you, right? You put some of these together, and you don't have to look too hard to find more of those kind of opportunities.
No, everybody truly gets something out of it that's positive in what they want. Someone gets the home they want that they didn't think they could get. An agent gets a transaction accomplished and done that they weren't going to get done. An investor gets a great, you know, investment opportunity. And we get to be in the middle, putting it all together and looking like the hero, which is awesome. And everyone's so grateful and appreciative. And yeah, James has just been, he just, you know, went in and said, you know, tell me what to do, what to say, who to talk to, and did it, and is crushing it. It's awesome.
This is such a cliche, but it really is a win-win-win scenario. Like, everybody is winning in the scenario. And who doesn't want more of that, right? Where everybody leaves happy, right? Everybody leaves happy. So, James, thank you for sharing your story. Jesse, thank you for, again, investing some time. And all of you, I cannot encourage you enough to come tomorrow. It's at Thursday, 1 Eastern. If you're seeing this after the fact, just send a message and we'll get you the replay. There's no cost to attend, and there's nothing for sale. Just go to slowflipclass.com, slowflipclass.com, register, come on. Jesse's going to take you through the nuts and bolts of this. You'll have an opportunity to get your questions answered. We'll make it as interactive and engaging as possible. And then if it's something that you want to dive deeper with, you'll have the opportunity to connect with one of these guys and chat about it and explore if it's something that you should add to your business, and if so, how you can do that. So thanks so much, guys. I'm super stoked for tomorrow. I know you guys are as well. And we'll see you then.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.